How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is PixelEagle138, aka the Eagle Builder Animator, and welcome back to another episode of Eagle Gaming. Today we're reviewing another Minecraft PC snapshot. This one is 17W13B, and it has a bunch of new features for the update 1.12, which finally has an official name. It is going to be the World of Color update, which, if you think about my last snapshot review for 17W6A, I believe it was, there were a lot of colorful themed blocks, and I thought it was going to be like Partridge Family Update or something. I was close. To be honest, I think Partridge Family Update's a better name than World of Color. Just saying, developers, just saying. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this one and see what features that they added in this snapshot. The first new feature in this snapshot is advancements. Now, advancements are actually replacing achievements in the game. If I go ahead and open up my pause menu, you can see right here it actually says advancements instead of achievements. And if I open that up, there is a list of everything here. It's got Minecraft, which I think is just load the game. I'm not entirely sure what all these require. I haven't looked that up yet. Some of these look pretty self-explanatory. Mindstone, upgrade tools, smelt iron, get a bucket of lava, form obsidian, enter the nether. A lot of simple stuff. There's even like learn to fly, which I already have because of a feature I'm going to be going over later. But this is fairly simple right here, the advancements that they have. I believe that they said they're going to add a ton, because in a teaser image that they released about advancements, they had like a ridiculous number of tabs surrounding this thing, and there's just way too many, so they simplified it for the snapshot. I'm pretty sure they'll be adding more advancements as the update progresses, but for now we have these, and it's going to be very fun to see how these will work instead of achievements. So anyway, on to the next feature. This next one is actually more of a technical feature. It is the narrator. If I actually take my keyboard in real life and I click Control and then B, you will hear this.
Narrator active.
And if I hit it again?
Narrator inactive.
So there's actually a narrator, which in the changelog they described as being a robot butler. And so what this does is it adds a chat to talk, as I believe is the proper word for it, a chat to talk feature. So if I turn him back on,
narrator active,
I open up my chat and I say, "How's it going, YouTube lovers?" And if I hit enter,
PixelEagle138, how's it going, YouTube lovers?
It'll actually read what the chat says. So this is going to be very interesting. It might actually be I can imagine people using this if they're doing multiplayer. Oh dear. Oops. Anyway, now that I'm back in the feds, I can definitely imagine people using this if they were recording a multiplayer video and were not Skyping or something like that with the other person that they are playing with, so that they can have a voice still talking about the chat. I can imagine this getting pretty annoying on servers, however, because even though it only does player chat, like you say, it didn't read when I fell out of the world or when I used the /kill command right there, but it did say when I actually type something in the chat, like normal. So that would still be annoying on servers if you have like a really large server you're playing on and you have a bunch of people chatting back and forth amongst one another. Then you just have this guy talking over and over and over again. That would be really obnoxious. So this is definitely good for some things, but not for others. So anyway, that's the narrator. Let's go on to the next feature. This next feature is actually called a recipe book. Now, it isn't an actual item. It's not a physical book. If I open up my inventory, you can see this little book button. That is the recipe book, and the same thing happens in the crafting table. Now, what the recipe book does is if you click it, it'll actually give you what the crafting recipe is for certain items. Like right here, it's currently showing all that I would have, and then this would be showing just craftable. And currently, there's nothing there. That is because I have not unlocked the recipes yet. It will actually give you recipes and unlock them once you collect certain required materials. So if I actually go into this chest, grab these tools here, and I start with the diamond axe, and I collect a block of wood. You always start by collecting a block of wood. Watch my chat. My bad, guys. I thought I had broken something. You will not see anything appear in the chat. They've apparently fixed that in the B update for this snapshot. In A, it would just fill your chat saying what recipes you unlocked, but I can see that getting annoying, so it makes sense that they fixed that. Never mind what I said about that. Whole point is, see, now I have sticks, and I have some diamonds on me. I don't know how I got 5. There are only 4 ores there. I don't hack, I swear. But now if I go into here and I press the book, you will see that there are a bunch of different things that I can craft now, or at least have the option of crafting if I collect something else. Now this just shows everything. This specifies it to tools, weapons, armor. This specifically gives you blocks, and this gives you like miscellaneous stuff. So if you see, like, if it has red on it, then you can't craft it at the moment, but if it has white around it, then you can, and you can just click that and it would filter it for you. So what you can do is, let me quickly filter that right there. If you click the diamond sword, watch the amount of diamonds and sticks that I have in my inventory. Let's put that closer together so you can see. I have 4 sticks and 5 diamonds. If I click the sword, I still only have 3 diamonds and 3 sticks because it automatically puts the items in the crafting table in the correct orientation so that I can easily make myself a diamond sword without having to use my mouse and put it up there manually. I think this is a really interesting feature. It'll be definitely useful for anyone who's just starting out in Minecraft and doesn't know all the crafting recipes. It's also kind of interesting because PC Edition is actually the last version that I can think of to receive this feature. Because Pocket Edition, for the longest time, had its system, which is the only system it had for a while in the inventory, where you can just cycle through the different categories, and then later they simplified it to just be one big menu of your crafting inventory. That way you wouldn't have to organize anything in the slots. You would just have to click a button that says craft. And while they did actually add a PC-style inventory where you drag and drop everything, which is what I use most of the time in Pocket Edition, it still has that other option available. And the same thing of the console edition for Xbox and PlayStation. It had just a simple categorized crafting system, and then they added an option for drag and drop. So this one kind of worked backwards for the PC edition, where they had the drag and drop first, but now they're making it so that anyone who is new to Minecraft can easily craft whatever they want just by using this recipe book. So it's a very useful feature for tutorials, especially when they have new updates and you're not sure how to craft anything yet. You can just click the recipe book, it'll tell you what to do. So that's a very helpful feature. I kind of wish I had that when I started playing, to be honest. But anyway, on to the last feature, which I know you will all be very excited about. This final feature is a brand new mob. Yes, they're adding a new mob in this update, and it is the Parrot. So this is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab these spawn eggs right here. These guys are so cool. Oh, this is my favorite one right here, the one that kind of looks like a macaw. Oh, that's just so cool. Look, they actually fly. They'll actually fly, though for some reason he's getting stuck over the fence. Parrot, you're embarrassing yourself. By the way, there are a lot of different types of parrots. I think there's 4 or 5 different types of parrots. I'm gonna like spawn in as many as I can. Okay, there we go. I think I got them all. There's a lot of parrots here now. So anyway, see, there's this light green one. There's a light blue, the macaw one I already mentioned. Then there's also a dark blue one who escaped over here. And then there is this gray. Oh no, one of the parrots stepped on the pressure plate. Parrot? Don't move. I don't want to fly away like you. I don't have wings. Actually, I mean, this is for later, but I'm going to put the elytra on now just in case that happens again. So anyway, these are the parrots, and a cool thing about these guys is they'll actually imitate the sounds of mobs around them. And I'm going to go into creative mode for this because I don't want any of these husks or creepers attacking me. But I put down a husk, excuse me. You hear that little high-pitched groaning and growling? Those are the parrots. Oh boy, that did not work the way I'd wanted to. Let's go ahead and get back down here to our parrots. There we go. I got rid of the pressure plates so that they stopped teleporting me. But as you can hear, they were imitating the sound of the husk. And even if I put down a creeper, you hear all that hissing sound. That's usually a creeper sound that they'll make before they explode. That's all of these parrots imitating that sound. So they'll actually imitate the sound of, pretty sure most mobs. Not sure if they do it for all of them, but most of them definitely they will imitate the sound. These guys are just so cute. And to make it even better, you can tame these suckers with cookies, because, you know, Polly wants a cracker. So you just gotta right-click them, and eventually they'll give the little red hearts. I mean, this one right here is tamed. And let's see, what's another one I want? I want this dark blue one that keeps evading me. There we go, I've tamed those parrots, and if I walk away, those two will leave the rest, and they'll actually fly and start following me. Of course, the red one's getting stuck over there. And then this is one of the coolest things about these guys. If I go into F5, it's a better way to do it, and I right-click the parrot, he will go on my shoulder. I am a bird with my bird brother on my shoulder. Oh, come here. There we go. You could have one on either one of your shoulders. This is so cool. And their heads even turn with my heads that are looking the same direction. It's almost like I'm the Wither or something, but with bird brains instead. Did I just insult myself? So this is really cool, but there is a way to easily get them off. All you have to do is jump, and there you go. They're automatically off. And what I wanted to try out is, will they stay on me when I'm flying with my elytra? I know they won't stay on me. Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm flying. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. So it looks like they'll stay on with your elytra for a little bit. I'm not sure if it's I reach a certain speed and they get knocked off, or if it's only for a certain amount of time. Now, the more I think about it, I'm pretty sure that has to do with how fast you're going, because if I come over here to the chest real fast and I grab out these firework rockets that I put on... Oh, boy. Auto jump is going to be a little bit annoying if you have parrots on your shoulder. Okay, come here, parrots. And then I go ahead and step on the pressure plate. And then the second I use my rocket, they go flying off. You see, my parrots are already gone. But anyway, it's still a lot of fun. Oh, they see they'll keep teleporting to me, so they will. I can fly with my parrot friends. This is so cool. Oh, there's little specks in the horizon, and they'll teleport to me eventually, just like any tamed mob would. But these guys are so cool. They don't really serve too much of a purpose, but they add a little bit of character because they spawn in the jungle biomes, so you actually have a bit more stuff to find there, other than melons and really tall trees. And you can tame them, have them follow you around. You can have just like a flock of birds following you around, and thinking of that, I'm just going to tame as many as I can. There we go. I've used all my cookies. I'm going to go ahead and fly off and see how many follow me. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, boy. It looks like I tamed a lot of them. Let's head over to the village over here. Oh, boy. My family has arrived. I am one with the parrots. After all, I am kind of an eagle, which is kind of odd because, you know, eagles are predators and parrots are not. But... this is my flock. I've got my flock. I will definitely be happy to find these guys. Hopefully I can find a jungle biome soon in my Let's Play, and I can have just a flock of parrots following me around wherever I go. That would be so amazing. So anyway, that's about all there is to show for this snapshot 17W13B. Stop. I was wrong. There's one more feature, actually, that will be coming that is not in this snapshot. Jeb confirmed it for Pocket Edition 1.1 and for PC Edition 1.12. We are going to be able to dye beds by putting them in a crafting table in 1.12, so we can have all 16 colors on the covers of the beds. It's not just the red covered bed, which I like red. It's my favorite color, but it'll be fun to have all the different types of beds, and that way you can like set up like, okay, if you have a room with all your friends, you can say like, okay, this person has this color bed, this person has this color bed, and you can all set your spawn points accordingly. That would just be so awesome. So that is another feature that is coming. Did not make it into this snapshot for some other reasons, but we have parrots. I'm happy. These guys are awesome. It makes me think that maybe they'll add more birds in the future, like crows or maybe an eagle. Can we get an eagle? Tell the developers we need eagles. Anyway, that's all for today's snapshot review. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like on the video if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and help the channel reach that 100 subscriber goal. And I will see you all with my bird friends right here on the next one. Bye, guys!